can. So best you can with the technique. Tune into your body. If something feels a little bit sketchy, be sure to modify. Let's rock and roll. So first thing that we're going to do is a march in place. So standing up nice and tall, pull the knee up to the hip, arms active at your side. Think about meeting opposite elbow next to the opposite knee. And let's turn this into a skip when you're ready. So popping off the midfoot, just going for a little skip in place. Again, arms continuing to be active at your side. And we'll transition to a jumping jack pattern next. Hop the feet out, pull the arms up over the shoulders, in and out with the feet, up and down with the arms. You're welcome to step through if you need a modification. Otherwise, smooth reps. Last 10 seconds, let's speed up the pace just a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Squat coming up next. So set the feet down below the hips. Drop the hips down, get low, and then get tall. Squeeze the butt at the very top. Try to maintain an upright torso. Work your range of motion. Make sure you can own the range that you go through. You may not be able to get through a full range right now. That's fine. Just work with what you got. Get low, get tall. Last few seconds on this pattern. Couple more reps. Good. Next move. Butt kick, high knee combo. You're going to count to 8 on butt kicks. 4 on each side. Once you get your 4 on each side, go right into high knees. Pull the knees up to the hips. And we'll get 8 total there. And then start it over. So cycling through. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Terrific. All right. Next move. Hug a knee. Come up on the other toe. Take a giant step forward. Step back. Switch sides. Forward lunge. Knee hug. Forward lunge. Let's get 2 on each side here. Good. Once you get a couple on each side, take a wide stance. We're going to shift our weight from side to side. Lateral lunge. 10 toes facing straight ahead. Hips go back. Chest stays up. Bend into the leg, you shift towards, other leg straightens out. Very good. Let's go to a tabletop position. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Press 10 fingers into the ground, and we'll get a couple shoulder rollers over the wrists. Once you get a couple revolutions in one direction, rewind it. We'll go the opposite way. Good. Curl the toes, pike the hips. Take a look back at the feet and pedal out, pushing one heel to the ground, bend the other knee. Alternating side to side. Terrific. Let's glide back to a high plank position. World's greatest stretch coming up. Step the right foot outside the right hand, and then open up the right arm to the sky. Get nice and long across the chest. Good. Set the right hand down inside the foot. Left arm reaches up to the sky. And now let's wrap the hands around the front foot, dropping the back heel down, straighten out, lift the front toe. Hamstring stretch here on the right. Good. Step back, and we'll start over on the left. Step the left foot outside the left hand, drop the left elbow to the floor, and then open up the left arm to the sky. Get nice and long. Good. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. And then wrap the hands around the front foot, dropping the back heel down, straighten out, hamstring stretch here. Good. Let's come onto the feet. A little bit of balance coming up next. So balance on one. We're going to hinge at the hips, reach opposite hand towards opposite toe, and then hinge back to the top. So a little balance, reach, and then stand. Let's get 3 or 4 reps balancing on one foot and then switching over to the other side, 3 or 4 on the other. Good. T's and Y's, feet together, hips back, chest forward. Open up and make a T with the arms. Keep a nice long spine. And then same position, reach up and pull back. Hands up over the shoulders and then back to the hips. Good. Standing tall, large circles forward, 3 or 4 reps. And then rewind it, large circles backwards. And now a squat progression. Hands up to the sky, fold to the hips, touch the toes, drop into a squat, reach the arms up, and then stand up. Let's repeat 2 more times for a total of 3. So toe touch, squat, reach up, stand up, repeat. Once you get your 3rd rep, you can stretch what you need. We're going to get rocking and rolling with our first move. So first move is a squat pattern. So you can go body weight, or if you'd like, you can add resistance. If you do have resistance, just hold it right at the shoulders, point the elbows to the ground. First half of the move, we're gonna go nice and slow. 3 count down, 1 count up. So 3, 2, 1 as you drop the hips, 1 count up. So nice and slow for the first half. I'm gonna call halfway. At the halfway mark, add some pace. 1 count down, 1 count up, kind of burning it out. Of course, maintain good technique the whole way through. So either body weight or with some resistance. Time coming on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So slow tempo as you drop the hips. 1 count coming up. Full foot on the ground. Make sure not to knock the knees in as you drop. Take your time as you drop the hips. Again, you're welcome to add resistance if you've got it. Otherwise, go with body weight. 5 seconds until halfway. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's add some pace. 1 count down, 1 count up. Again, maintaining the best technique you've got throughout the pattern. Be sure not to sacrifice form. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. We're going to a plank position next. So down on the forearms, we've got 4 plank jacks with the feet. So you're going to count to 4, hopping the feet out, hop back in. So you get 4 there, and then come up to the hands, and we'll do the same thing up top. Transition back to the forearms and repeat. So 4 and 4. You can always hold a regular plank as a modification. Time on for this one in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Keep a nice long spine. Try not to bounce much at the hips. Use the strength of the abs to resist bouncing and rotation around the lower back. Think about keeping the back of the head aligned with the spine. If the hop is too much, you could just transition from the hands to the forearms. Last 10 seconds here, end early if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Time. We're going to go right onto the back. We've got a hip bridge pattern coming up next. Just laying on the back. You can either keep 2 feet down, or option to elevate 1 foot off the ground. Drive through the heel that's down. Extend the hips up, and then control back down. Think about using the hamstrings and the glutes. I'm going to call halfway. So if you're doing the single leg version, switch sides at half. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push through the heel, elevate the hips. Think about rolling the front of the rib cage down towards the belt buckle. So we don't want to flare at the chest. Feel the hamstrings and the glutes work. Just relax the back of the head and the shoulders on the floor. Use your breath. Exhale on the way up. 5 seconds till half. 4, 3, 2, halfway. So we'll switch sides. Same deal on the other side. Exhale as you bridge the hips up. Hamstrings and glutes working. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Terrific. All right, now if you have a band, you're welcome to use it. We've got a seal jack to finish out this first series. So if you've got the band, you're going to wrap it behind the shoulders, hop the feet out, and then pull the arms to the side. Now, if you don't have the band, no sweat. You can just do the seal jack without any resistance. If you do have a band, go for it. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Hop the feet out and then pull the arms out to the side. Try to maintain good posture at the torso all the way through the pattern. In and out with the feet, open, close with the arms. Again, if you don't have a band, no sweat. Last 10 seconds. Stay strong. 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. That's round 1. So we're going right back to the top. Add resistance if you'd like here. 3 count down, 1 count up to start. Halfway, we'll add some pace. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Full foot on the ground, get low, get tall. 3 count down, 1 count up. Nice tempo. Use your breath. Five seconds until half. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's speed it up. Get low, get tall. I'm going to burning it out here, but making sure not to lose your form. So we got to have good technique all the way through. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome work. All right, we're going to the plank position next. So down on the forearms, keeping a flat back. 4 hops out and in. Transition to the hand, same thing up top. Again, you could always just hold a classic plank as a modification. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. So reps of 4. Long spine. Keep the back of the head aligned with the spine. Brace the midsection. Imagine balancing an object on the lower back. So we don't want to bounce a lot at the hips. Strong shoulders, strong abs. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good. Quick transition to the bridge. You're going to lay at the back, hold the heels to the butt. Drive through the heels, exhale on the way up. Option to go with a single leg version, halfway call, switch sides. 3, 2, 1, begin. Drive to the heels, squeeze the butt, pause at the top, and then control down to the start of the move. Again, think about rolling the front of the rib cage towards the hips so we're not flaring at the chest. Exhale on the way up. 5 seconds until halfway. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Switch legs if you're doing that single leg version. Otherwise, stay with it with the 2 leg version. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. We're up on the feet. Seal jack. So again, you could go with or without the band. If you've got the band, option to loop it around the shoulders, open and close. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. In and out with the feet, open and close with the arms. Halfway there. Stay strong, best technique you've got. End early if you need to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome work. 2 rounds complete. 1 round to go. Back to that tempo squat. 3 count down, 1 count up. Halfway, we'll speed it up. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So take your time, getting low. Own the movement. Full foot on the ground. Make sure not to let the knees knock in as you drop the hips. 3 count down, 1 count up. Halfway coming in 3, 2, 1. That's our halfway. We can speed it up. 1 count down, 1 count up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome work. Back to the floor. Plank jack. Plank position. Forearms down. 4 count. Hop out. Transition to the hands. Repeat in push-up position. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. One, 2, 3, 4. Keeping a flat back. Make the transition from the forearms to the hands and back. Last 10. Stay strong, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's transition to that bridge. Laying on the back, either 2 feet down, or you can go to the single leg version. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Push through the heel. Feel the hamstrings and the glutes work. Pull the belly button to the spine. Be sure not to flare at the chest. Think of it as a practice, trying to get the best technique with each rep. 5 seconds on this leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway. Exhale on the way up. Ten seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Awesome work. You got to finish out with a seal jack, and then we'll take a water break. Either body weight, hop the hands out, or hop the feet out and pull the arms out into a T. Option if you've got the bands to add a little extra fun. Time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. In and out with the feet, open, close with the arms. $15 seconds to go. Stay strong, team. Water break coming after this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. Grab some water. Take a deep breath. We got a new block of exercises coming up. We'll take a minute off. Okay. So, if your body weight, here's your next move. Hinged position. Push your hips back. Keep a flat back. And you're going to make a T with the arms, and you're just going to pulse up and down, just 6 or 8 inches, pulling the shoulder blades together. Feel the muscles of the back work. If you do have a band, same position, you can set the band on one foot. We're just going to pull the band to the bottom of the ribs. Okay, so your choice. If you've got the band, choose that version. If your body weight, reverse fly. Time on for this one in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. So if you've got the band, nice long spine, pull to the bottom of the ribs. Be sure to keep the shoulders down away from the ears, so we don't want to shrug. If you don't have the band, pulsing, hold the shoulder blades together. Good long spine. Got another 10 seconds to go. Finish strong with great technique. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Next move. Single leg balance with a hop option. You're going to balance on 1. Reach opposite hand down towards opposite toe. And then we're going to add a hop. Get low, get tall, option to hop. At halfway, switch sides. Now, jumping is not for you. Just focus on the balance. In fact, be sure to get the balance down first. And then if you feel like you got the balance down, then add the hop. Okay, time on in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Get low, option to hop, get tall. 5 seconds on this leg. Great balance. 4, 3, 2, halfway. Let's switch sides. So same deal on the other side. Remember, the hop is just an option. If jumping is not for you, just leave the foot down. Focus on the balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. Next move is a push-up mountain climber combo. So we've got 5 push-ups pulsing. So they're actually half reps. So either from the toes or the knees, you're going to go all the way to the bottom and pulse for 5. Once you get to 5, come to the top. We've got 10 mountain climbers. That's 5 on each side. Now, if the pulse push-up from the toes is too much, You can try the same variation from the knees and then come up to your mountain climber position, 5 and 10. Okay, time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. So starting with that pulsing push-up, you've got 5 reps there. Once you complete 5, extend to the top. And we've got 10 mountain climbers, that's 5 on each side. Once you get through 1 round, start it over. Think about maintaining vertical forearms, good posture at the spine, back of the head stays aligned. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Excellent work. Last move of this block, squat, reverse lunge combo. So we're going to squat, take a step back right, take a step back left, and then repeat. So squat, lunge, lunge, option to hop through this one for an added challenge. But again, don't feel like you have to take that variation, and don't take it unless you really feel like you've nailed down the technique of the move. So squat, lunge, lunge, repeat. 3, 2, 1, begin. 1 squat, 1 reverse lunge on each side. Again, you've got the option, if you'd like to push yourself a little bit, to turn this into a hop. 1 lunge on each side, 1 squat in between. We'll work for another 10 seconds, team. 3, 2, 1, time. Awesome work. That's round 1. Round 2 coming up. If you've got the band, set it underneath the foot and row. If not, pulsing hinge position, reverse fly. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Hold the shoulder blades together, just moving up and down a few inches. Hold with the arms in the back. If you do have the band, really think about keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale and pull with the muscles around the shoulder blades. Stay strong, 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. All right, single leg balance. Coming up next, you're going to take the opposite hand as the leg that you're balancing on. So if you're balancing on the right, the left hand is reaching towards the toe. Come up and you've got the option to hop at the top. Again, only take that option if you feel like you've nailed the balance down first. Time on in 3, 2, 1, begin. Think about pushing the hips back and then bending at the knee. So bend at the hip first, and then you could drop at the knee. Try not to bend at the knee until you hinge at the hips first. Think about loading the backside, so hamstrings and glutes. 3, 2, halfway, let's switch sides. Great balance. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Awesome work. Back to that push-up pattern. 5 pulsing push-ups, 10 mountain climbers. 5 on each side with a climber. Come to the knees if you need to. 3, 2, 1, begin. So pulse, small reps at the bottom. Once you get your 5, come up to the top. Think about keeping the hands underneath the shoulders. Nice flat back. 10 mountain climbers. Cycle through. We got 10 seconds to go, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Awesome work. Finishing out round 2. Squat, reverse lunge left, reverse lunge right, Repeat, option to hop through. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Squat, lunge, lunge, squat. You got the option to add a little hop to it. If you're looking for a bit more challenge, as usual, make sure you can nail down the mechanics first and then add intensity second. Think about finding that line between great mechanics and great challenge. So it shouldn't be easy, but we cannot sacrifice good form. Last 10, stay strong, team. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent work. 2 rounds complete. 1 round to go. All right, team. Hinge position, reverse fly, or if you've got the band row. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. If you do have the band, put as much tension as you need in there. Again, using that principle of form first, intensity second. So nail down the technique. You don't have the band, pull the shoulder blades together, raise and lower the hands, try to keep the arms extended out at your side. Strong shoulders, strong back. 10 seconds to go. Embrace the challenge. Last set through. 3, 2, 1. Time. Excellent. Balance coming up next. Balance on 1. Hinge, reach opposite hand towards opposite toe. Come up to the top. Option to hop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Use your breath. Gonna exhale on the way up. Option for a hop. Provided that feels okay with the joints. If it feels funky on the knees or ankles, take the hop away. 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway, switch sides. Hinge at the hips. Push the hips back first and then bend at the knee. So hips first, then knee. Dial in the balance. Stay focused. Every repetition matters. Think of it as a practice. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 more moves to go, team. Pulsing push-up for 5, mountain climber for 10. Time on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Once you get your 5 push-ups, maintain good posture in that mountain climber. Try not to bounce at the hips. 15 seconds to go. Good work, team. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Here's your finisher. 1 more move to go. Squat, lunge, lunge, option to hop through. Again, best technique you've got. This will be our final move of the day, besides stretching out. So squat, lunge, lunge, repeat. Time on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. 1 squat, 1 lunge on each side. Think about keeping a vertical front shin in that lunge. Option to hop through for a little added challenge. Trying to keep the torso upright. So maintaining good mechanics all the way through the pattern. 20 seconds to go on the day. 10 seconds to go. Good strong finish. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish line. Excellent work, y'all. Take a deep breath. Grab some water if you'd like. We're going to have a quick stretch, and then I'll set you free. We're going to start in a tabletop position. So tabletop position, set the hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We'll start with a cat camel. Arch the back and hammock the spine for a few reps. Very good. From here, bring the heels to touch, knees out wide. We're going to drop to a child's pose position. Extend the hands out in front of the shoulders. Press down with the hands. Take a few deep breaths. Good. Back at tabletop position. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Open up the right arm to the sky. Get nice and long. Excellent. Sink the hips back onto the heel. Straighten out the lead leg for a hamstring stretch. Take a deep breath towards your hips. Good, let's start it over on the other side. Step the left foot outside the left hand, drop the left elbow towards the ground, and then open up the left arm to the sky, get long. Sink the hips back, straighten out the lead leg, hamstring stretch here on the left. Good, back at a tabletop position. Step back to a high plank, and then take the right foot, pull it towards the left hand. Lower leg is about perpendicular with the chest. You can come down to the forearms, pushing that down leg or that lead leg down into the floor. Breathe towards your hips. We'll take a couple deep breaths. And then let's start it over on the other side. So back at that high plank position, pull the left toe to the right hand. The lower leg is about perpendicular to the chest. You can drop to the forearms, push the lower leg into the floor. Take a few deep breaths. Good, making your way back to a tabletop. Curl the toes, pike the hips, look back at the feet, pedal out. One heel to the ground, bend the other knee, alternate side to side. And then press both heels to the floor. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, slowly walk the hands back to the toes, and then one vertebrae at a time. Curl your way back up to a standing position. Roll the shoulders down and give yourselves a hand. You have done it, y'all. Thank you for joining. Let me know if y'all have questions.